Our heroes have conquered the challenge of meeting new folks, but what of the excitement, the intrigue, the anticipation that lies around mysterious events? Sure, it's less of a challenge and more of an experience, but that's what we deserve in Mercenaries in Retrograde.
The suspicious looks that Elliot and I just gave each other when she said she wanted
Yeah.
to security.
That's suspicious.
I want to trust
That's
this woman.
weird.
I want to, but I'm keeping my eyes peeled like grapes.
All right.
keeping
Would
that
I be
bit in.
able to do a security check, like on my way to
Yeah.
Ollie's?
You for sure can. We're gonna
I
jump
do
back
that.
over to our good friend Celeste.
That's me!
Yeah, so you make your way to Ollie's place. You get there. It's not that far from where your apartment is. He is in the 1 o'clock district, so it's not that far. It's just a quick wheel over. You get to his place. You do your usual procedure. You roll up into the little contraption that rolls you up around the building. And lets you arrive at his balcony. You see that he's actually already like kind of standing on the balcony. You see this beautiful man who has bronze toned skin and caramel colored hair, and he has giant golden wings on his back. He's wearing mostly green. It's kind of his color. He wears green often. And you see he doesn't normally wear shorts, but he's in a relaxing mood, so he's wearing like shorts and like a nice little like breezy top, and you can see he's kind of like he might be, you kind of get the sense that he might be wearing shorts to show off his new leg that he just designed, because he has a prosthetic right leg, and it's
As
very
she should.
it kind of looks like a porcelain doll leg, but if you like look closely at it, it is completely made out of like the crystal that is also made out of like your wheels, and it has like nice like carvings within it, just for flavor.
That's so
And
pretty.
he sees you and is like, "Oh, it's so nice to see you."
Hello, Ollie. How are you?
I'm actually doing pretty good today. So the thing I called you for, you're not aware of this yet, are you?
No, not at all.
Okay, so sometimes when there have like important people into the city, and the bureaucrats, he points up to the arms above you,
Yes.
and it's like they will sometimes like greet people, but they'll make it like a whole like spectacle out of it. So the entire city will like kind of shift and move so that they can bring down the arms so that people can go up to the top.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Do
And
you know who they're bringing in?
I am not quite sure. I like heard this from a friend of a friend of a friend. So I'm not sure who they're bringing in, but they're obviously important because they're making a whole spectacle out of it.
Right.
I'm sure like if we were to go down and ask around, we could figure it out, but the view is better up here anyway.
My brain is going, hell yeah, but I don't know how to say hell yeah in a British accent.
Hell yeah.
Hells yes.
I don't like it. Great.
You heard it
I'm
here,
great.
folks. Every time a British person says great, it means hell yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell the British people that. I know British people. And
Kathy, we are so
I'm
sorry.
making fun of them. No, that's wonderful. I'm very interested to see how they do that because I wasn't aware that the arms could stop. So this is going to be extremely interesting.
Yeah, he's like, Yeah, he goes to like maybe start explaining it and then realizes that that's his artificer brain wanting to break down everything for you. So he stops himself because it'll be way too confusing if he were to explain it. Um, so he just like nods like I'm gonna go get some tea for us. If you want to like roll up to the table I have set up, and he like points to like a little table that's on the edge of the balcony. Just a cute little like table. He has a chair already set up for him.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, and he heads like into his workshop. And you just kind of sit there and wait.
I do. Oh my goodness. Is Bear around?
Bear is around. Bear is inside the workshop, but
Big
actually,
dog,
I'm
big
gonna
dog,
roll.
big dog, big
I'm gonna
dog.
roll a perception check to see if Bear notices you. Oh,
If
Bear
Bear-
notices you.
Big dog, big dog, big dog, big dog.
So you are you are sitting like at this table, and then like you glance into the workshop. He left the doors open because it is a fairly warm day, so he's kind of like trying to air out the shop. So you look inside and you see this giant black and brown mastiff who's just kind of like panting on like this like cute little dog bed that he has within the shop. And then like as you look over, he looks over and makes eye contact with you, and like his panting gets more like heavy and excited as like he
I
like
hold my hand out to him to be like, "Come here, bud."
yeah, he like gets up and like does like a little trot over to you.
Hello.
Yeah, you see that his leg actually, the one leg that he is missing actually matches Ollie's right now. Yeah, and Bear comes over and like kind of like just like puts his head in your lap. He's like slobbering
Oh.
all over you.
That's fine. Oh, I pet his big beautiful head, and I like try to lean down to kiss the top of his head, and it's kind of hard, but I do it anyway. Hello. I love you so much.
Pork.
What kind of dog noise was that?
Here's my attempt. I'll do it again. Here, let's do another pork.
Okay, take two.
Take two.
What's his dog sound like?
You want me to make a dog sound?
Yeah, you make a dog sound. Are you good at dogs?
Ooh, that was a good dog.
Hey, that was better than Max.
Caitlin,
Listen, I've been
you to
doing
try it,
dog
Caitlin.
sounds
You
since
want me
I
to
was
bark
in
into the
middle
mic?
school.
To try it. Whichever
We're gonna
one
say dog
sounds the
sound.
best. Do you
You
want
want to hear my dog sound?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bow, bow, bow.
I love it.
Yeah. We'll figure out a bark sound that works to put here.
It better be Blue's Clues. Anyway.
I'll probably end up getting a dog audio.
Yeah.
Fair.
He like barks up at you. He actually like goes to like lick. He like licks your like whole hand.
Oh, it's gross, but I love him, so it's fine.
As you say that, Ollie comes back with tea and some biscuits, and he's like, "There, no, don't harass her," and like kind of like
No, it's wonderful.
he like puts the tray down and actually like reaches in into like one of his pockets of his shorts and like tosses a biscuit to Bear, who like catches it in midair and just starts
Aw.
like chowing down on the biscuit. And he actually like flicks his wrist out to you and prestidigitates the slobber off of you.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome. I love him dearly, but I hate the slobber.
I understand the sentiment.
Yeah, and he pours you a cup of tea. He pours himself
Aw.
some, and you two just have a delightful time as you wait for the city to go up.
That's so nice. I love
Yeah.
it.
Algernon, back to you, bud. So, yeah, what are you gonna ask this beautiful man you were on the monorail with?
So, where are you from?
Oh, I am from. I'm from all over the place. I'm pretty well traveled, but if I were to name a specific point, I am from a little bit outside of there. Oh, it's on The side. Wait, left. We're on the side. Fuck. Sorry, I'm really bad with geography.
I can tell. It's okay. So you're a smart boy.
I guess you could say that. I'm more just a
You're
curious
going up
mind.
to the bureaucrats, and the academy, so I kind of have to assume you're smarter than most.
I know a thing or two. I'm more curious and have lots of ideas than I am smart. Smart's a relative term because some people would think I am extremely dumb because I don't know geography, but I could probably tell you all of the theorems in math if you asked.
Yeah, I only know music, so that's where I'm at.
Oh, that's lovely.
You should stop by in the 12 o'clock district. There is a little tavern called the Sleeping Python.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should stop by there. I play there every night.
Well, if I get the chance to stop by,
Yes, of course.
I will.
And I will sort of take out. I'm assuming that I accidentally stole this pen. I'll take out a little slip of paper that I probably have on a notebook or something and tear it out and write on it resting Python and give explicit directions and hand it to him.
Yeah. He will take it from you, and he'll give you a smile.
I smile back.
I will definitely try and make my way out here. I don't know how I'm gonna get down from the arms, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. So
I've never been up there, so I'm sure they have a way to get down.
I'm sure they have. I don't know how I'm getting up. They just had to meet me there and they'll get me up there.
Usually there's this whole big thing. They move the city around.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
You're not a fan of the spotlight, are you?
No, I do not enjoy it, but that's all right. I can handle it.
I'm sure you can handle a lot of things.
Okay. And he pulls out a book and starts reading a book because he's very awkward and doesn't know how to continue this conversation. You can sense from this man that he is not a very sociable person. But there's also another layer to it where there's something about him and this interaction that highly intrigues him, but also makes him not want to continue the conversation. And you're not quite sure what that is, but there's something about it that he's just I need to get out of this conversation before I'm in too deep.
Okay, interesting. We'll pretty much ride in silence. And at some point, Algernon is gonna, you got a sending stone?
Oh, actually, I don't. That's kind of more Renaissance thing. I don't really keep one of those around, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. I was gonna give you my number in case you needed more directions, but if you don't have one, that's fine.
That's very kind of you. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. You should definitely get one, though. I do think you should get one just because it is the main form of communication here.
Well, I don't know how long I'm going to actually be staying here. Like I said, I kind of move all around all the time. I'm just kind of here to talk to the dean.
Do you mind telling me what you're talking about?
Well, it's top secret theories, but I'm very into the planar studies, so some stuff to do with that.
Yeah, I didn't go to school, so I have no clue about any of this.
That's fair. It's not for everyone.
No, it is not, but I'd be interested in hearing you speak more on it if you ever, Just need someone to rat to.
If I find the time, I'll stop by. Resting Python, was it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sleeping Python, resting Python. Elliot, don't remember which one it is.
It's the Resting Python.
I guess. I said it wrong earlier. It's fine. It's the resting Python.
Yeah, that.
You just look like you could use a friend.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and as this like conversation comes to a close, you do get to the stop. Are you going to walk him all the way to the spot, or are you just gonna drop him off here and then go back to the errands?
There's a part of Algernon that wants to be partially the center of attention. There's a very big part of him, but the other part of him knows this isn't like him. There's no point in him going. So he'll probably walk him until like they start to get to the buildings, and then he'll be like, yeah, so just follow the cleared area.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem. Oh, I never introduced myself.
Oh,
Algernon.
I don't think I did either. I'm so sorry. My name's Irvin.
Irvin. Wonderful. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, and I hope to see you again.
Pleasure to meet you as well. And he gives you like a little wave.
Yeah, I give him my signature little wink and a wave, and then turn back.
Yeah, as you are heading back to the monorail, you feel you're sending some buzzing, as in you are getting a call.
Oh, yeah. I pick it up. Algernon Hart?
Hey, kiddo! Where are my groceries? Celeste, as 12 o'clock hits, you see before you throughout the cityscape as the ground beneath you starts to shake a little bit, but it's not enough to like cause like either like damage or like even you're not even moving, like your wheels aren't moving with it. It's just like a nice like vibration that kind of runs through the buildings.
Wild.
Yeah, and you watch as the streets that are not within the 4 o'clock district kind of begin to slot themselves so that there's no longer a street and it's more like building and building are almost right next to each other. And if you like look down at the street below you, you can see that like as the like panel where the street is goes underneath the city, there's a bunch of like clockwork that kind of is underneath the like main layer of the city. And you watch as the vibration, you feel as the vibrations move as you start to shift, and the whole like triangle bit that is the 4 o'clock district is completely open to just being a road. And you see as that happens, the minute arm on the big clock of the city shifts so that it is over the 4 o'clock district, and it lowers down in almost like a really steep ramp to a certain area of the district, and you can see on it is almost like I'm not sure how to describe it. It's like an incline that like a cart that's on the incline, like there's tracks on it that will bring the cart down. It's almost like a train that is inclined. It's on a lot of like high mountains and stuff like that. Like that's kind of what you're looking at. So that begins to come down, and you watch just as this like spectacle like happens around you. It is oddly like it's not loud and it's not quiet. It's like just an odd like surreally calm like notion around you while the entire city is shifting. It's nothing you're used to at all. You're used to like when big things happen, it's normally chaos, but this seems very systematically done. And it's actually quite beautiful and wonderful to watch. Yeah. So
yeah, I'm like right up against the edge of the balcony, like looking over.
Yeah, and you see that happening before you. Simmon, you are on your way to the central clock tower when the arms start to descend. Um, and so you do have to like there were a few like people on the streets who were kind of like get into a shop real quick while we get the arms down. Like they was kind of like getting everyone off the street so you don't get crushed. So you do have to like slip inside a shop for just a little moment. Um, you do know that this takes about like 20 minutes. So you are in the shop for like 20 minutes. So if you want to look
shop
around, you're
Hell
free
yeah.
to. Roll me a d20. Let's see.
Okay. 14.
14. All right. You are in a nice little clothing shop. It's not on the expensive end, but it's also not on the cheap end. It's just like a nice little like handcrafted clothing. If you want to browse, you can look for things. But
Yeah, I'll browse.
yeah, you do see that there are like shirts of like that do have cutouts in the back for your wings, as do like most.
You know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I'll buy myself a shirt.
You can buy yourself a shirt. What does your shirt look like?
Um, okay. I didn't think this far ahead. It's brown.
It's brown. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a plain brown shirt?
Yeah, just a plain brown shirt.
Yeah.
But no,
so,
no. It's a plain brown shirt with a single stripe of orange.
Single stripe of orange. All right.
Yeah.
You're an interesting looking fella. I love it. It's like a
Yeah.
It's a nice little
Like
shirt.
going out on the town shirt.
This is what you'll wear when you go out partying, as you
Mhm.
do, because that's totally what Simmon does.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So you purchased this shirt. It's a very nice shirt. The lady at the counter like is like, oh, I love this shirt. It's so nice. It goes great with your complexion, darling.
Oh,
And
thank you.
it's only 3 gold for a shirt.
Nice.
So you buy the shirt. You have a nice time trying it on and like in it. And then the whole ordeal is over, and you're able to continue on to the clock tower.
Epic.
Yeah. Here's what I want to know. How are you scouting out?
Okay. I, Caitlin, don't know how the security in this building works.
Okay. So the building, it's a public building. Well, at least the lower levels of the clock tower are. It's a public library for use for everyone. Basically, what Tamara is sending you out to do is to check to see if there's any, because there is no like security per se, like that is very like active and able, like you're able to see, but there is like you sometimes you'll see the occasional patrolling guard. So she basically just wants to know like what are we seeing? Like, is it a lot
Okay.
of them? If you go to like the third level of the public library, is there more? Like, is there like a guard there to like stop you from going up further? Like, she wants to know like kind of the layout of the place.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go through basically the entire library and make it look like I'm just very lost and confused and looking for something very specific. And as I'm
Uh-huh.
like going through, like on every level that I can, I'll just like find myself a little corner and like write down all the notes that I can memorize about where the guard is patrolling.
Yeah,
Like I'm
can
just
you?
going every aisle.
You are able to make out there isn't guards per se within the library that you can notice, but you do know that the library workers do kind of keep an eye on you as you like go from section to section.
People kept asking me if I need help.
Yes, people keep asking you if you need help. And you notice that when you get to the third level, you see the steps to go up higher, and you're like, cool. Let me see if I can just pop my head up in because you don't see anyone around you. And as you approach them, you notice that there is a few runes over the top of the like staircase, and you from your arcana check are able to deduce that if you do not have a key card or something that says that you are supposed to go up, if you go up these stairs, you will just end up back where you started.
Got it.
Like, if you go up these stairs, you will just come up the stairs that come up to the 3rd level. And I think that's all you're able to gather from that. Yeah, so I think we will pan back over to Algernon. Algernon, you make your way back to the Resting Python with all the groceries. And you come in, you see Alec is kind of sitting at the front of the bar, and is kind of like going back and forth with a few like older folk. Just kind of like, yeah, you know how kids are these days. Like almost like apologizing that there's no food. And he sees
I got the groceries.
Yeah, he sees you come in, and everyone just starts clapping. And you see the snake come out and wrap around the groceries and take them into the back. And Alec gives you a thumbs up and heads into the back to start working on preparing food for everyone. You get a text on your phone from Benvolio Ace. And he just says, "Hey, I know you're in Renaissance. You want to get a drink sometime?"
Oh, Benvolio. Always the same. I'm gonna text back, can I just send location?
Yeah, you can totally just send, "I'm here." You can just say, "I'm at this exact point."
Yeah. I'm gonna send location and go, come to the Resting Python. I'm about to start playing.
You get back a thumbs up emoji, and then the surfer bro hand emoji. Which
He never changes.
He never changes. And yeah, you assume that he will be stopping by at some point.
I love him. Wonderful. While I'm waiting for him to stop by, I'm gonna go play a little diddle.
I don't know if you noticed, but at some point in the middle of your piece, Ben does make his way into the establishment.
Yeah. After my piece wraps up, I allow the other musicians that I'm assuming Alec has to start playing something a little more upbeat and happy as we are making our way into the night.
Yeah, it's still midday. It's not quite night yet. You do step aside so that there can be a little bit more upbeat, but you get 10 gold pieces from that performance you did. And you go to approach Ben, but you notice that he's a little preoccupied because Francesca is using him like a jungle gym. And he has his arm out and flexed, and she's just swinging from his bicep, and then she's climbing up and onto his shoulders, and just he's making sure she doesn't fall, all while letting her just climb him.
Francesca?
What?
Stop using Ben as a jungle gym.
I don't mind it. Ow. Fuck my eye. I don't mind it.
Oh, God. Just shake her off whenever. It's great to see you, Ben.
Oh, I like my little monkey. And he picks her up. She was standing on his shoulders, and he picks her up and flips her so she's upside down, and shakes her around a little bit, and she's giggling and letting out the most joyous laughter before he sets her down on the counter. And he walks over.
What, is Ben your new favorite sibling?
No, it's still Celeste, but I like Ben a lot. And while she says that, yeah, you'll always be the best. She got too many men in her life. She needs a big sister.
So fucking happy. Okay, continue your scene. I just had to. Oh,
I love you, Lark.
I love you.
I love you.
Yeah. And I feel like you're focusing your attention on Francesca. Ben comes over and fucking gives you the biggest bear hug. Yeah, you remember his hugs. They crushed the soul in the nicest way.
You're crushing my lungs.
Oh come on, no, I'm not crushing your lungs. It's fine.
No, you really, I can't breathe, Benvolio.
He lets you go and like ruffles the hell out of your hair. 'Cause he's a
No,
little
please,
asshole.
I just got it working.
Hair always works, dumbass. It's hair.
Yes, but these curls take so long to perfect.
Okay. That sounds like bullshit. I just wake up and I'm fine.
Yes, but you're also, like, all holy and godlike and shit.
I'm not holy and godlike.
You are holy and godlike and
I'm
shit.
just a guy.
Isn't your mom like a goddess or something?
And he like puts his finger to his lips and like does like the zipper thing and throws the key like shh. Not common knowledge.
Fine.
You can't just go around telling people I'm a demigod, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that could just mean that you refer to your patron as your mother.
Who does that?
I know a girl.
That is her dad. Well, she's probably weird.
I think she would beat your ass for you saying that, but okay.
Oh, you're so... Mom says never to disrespect women. God damn
Yeah,
it.
you really shouldn't disrespect women.
I'll apologize. What's her name? I'll find her and apologize.
Her name is Celeste Tormalia.
Celeste Trumalia. And like he like squints real hard as he like is like, alright, got it. Memorized it. Got it down.
I mean, I can text her to come here.
Oh, I don't want to ruin her day by telling her I insulted her.
I'm gonna take out my sending stone and dial Celeste.
Before you do that,
You're calling? You're cold calling me?
before you
Yeah.
cold call Celeste,
Oh shit.
Simmon, you were going to Ollie's place after you visited the clock tower, correct?
Yes, Cerritos.
All right. So it is like a little bit after you have finished. It's around 3-ish now. The city's back to normal. The clock's back in the sky. You can make that out. Celeste, how long do you stay at Ollie's?
How long do I feel like Ollie wants me to stay? Because I love hanging out with Ollie. I think he's really cool. But also he's like I'm an adult, but he's like a whole adult. And I
Yeah.
always feel like I'm bothering him. And I don't want to be like that kid that hangs around all the time. So do I do I feel like I am bothering him?
Make an insight check.
Oh, this is so... We'll find out if I feel like I'm bothering him. Roll for social anxiety. Insight? That's a 16.
Yeah, no, you get he loves spending time with you.
Aww.
Like there's a nature about him that he does almost feel like a big brother to you. He will never say it, but he does almost feel like that.
I love that.
Also, because like you were one of his first customers, like he just has a big connection with you.
Okay, well then, yeah, I would stay for a little while after. Probably leave before it's like getting to be like dinner time. But I would stay for a little while and like hang out and catch
you
up and stuff.
also get the sense that he is grateful that you came, because he was gonna do something else, but apparently, like it seems like he wanted to spend time with his husband, but his husband had other plans. So now he's grateful that he has you, his friend.
Oh no!
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna meet his husband and I'm going to give him a talking to.
One day might be a few minutes. So Simmon, you make your way to Ollie's place. Do you take the stairs or do you take the fun elevator?
Put me in the elevator, babe.
Yeah, you take the fun little elevator. I feel like you always wish it was a little bit faster. But you take the elevator up and you are on his balcony and you see Oliver and Celeste are sitting down at a little table. Like they have finished the tea at this point. and like they're just probably just snacking on like biscuits. And you do see Bear is like underneath the table, like wrapped around like where the like the singular leg of the table is. And he's just sitting there waiting for someone to drop crumbs.
Good dog.
I'm dropping some on purpose.
Of course you are.
Good.
So yeah, that's what you see as you get to Ollie's.
All right. I'm gonna.
Tool
not-
person.
Celeste. Hi.
Hello, you guys know each other?
Yeah.
We just met yesterday.
Yeah. We
Oh,
did
that's-
a totally death-defying job the other day.
That's. Is everything okay? Is that why you're here? Did you break something again?
I don't think it's broken. I think I'm good. I think I. Can you check?
Oh God,
I
I
got-
can check.
There was a big bug. There was a real big bug.
It
There's a
was,
big
and we
bug.
killed it.
Okay, why don't you come on into the workshop so I can check you out?
Yeah. This isn't why I'm here. I'm here to see, is the husband in?
Yeah, he's in the back. Yeah, he invites you all into the workshop so he can look at your ring, and then you can go talk to his husband. He is. It does not take long. Let's see. Let's do a check. Oh yeah, he like does like a quick check. He actually like pulls out like a little wrench from his leg. As you see. He like kind of like hits the side of it, and it's kind of like a multi-tool. And he pulls a wrench out, and just kind of like tightens a little bit of the things on your back. And he's like, no, nothing bad, just tightening. Just tighten up.
All right. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Though if you do go on an adventure, and something bad does happen, you have my number. So please
Yes,
don't
I
hesitate to call.
I will not.
He's in the back if you want to talk to him.
Epic. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I wave at Celeste as I'm going back there.
I wave back.
All right.
Yeah, so you head into the back. You've probably been into the back of the workshop a few times before. Chloe doesn't really like home visits, but boss demands it, so boss demands it. You notice he is in the middle. So you see this man. He is very pale. He is wearing a white button-up shirt that has his sleeves like all the way rolled up to above his elbow, and he is wearing like this fancy blue vest and like black pants, like that are like seem to be like a thick denim. As you see, he is currently working with the forge that is in the back of Oliver's shop. He has a like big visor over his face currently, so you can't really see him. But he is in the middle of like doing some welding on what looks to be a gun.
Hi.
Jesus Christ. Simmon, I'm working with fire.
Oh yeah. Well, be careful with it.
He sighs, and he puts the torch down, and flips up his welding mask. And you see this freckly, tired-looking man. He has like these bright blue eyes, and he has thick glasses on. And he does have a little bit of a scruff going on. And he like tosses his welding mask to the side and like kind of adjusts his hair a little bit as he like takes off his gloves and like gets rid of like the work he was working on because you have interrupted him. And he kind of just like sits in his seat to like look over towards you. And he's like, "What do you need?"
Here on boss's orders. So I heard something about you doing something with the whole heist. I did a little check-in with security at the tower. I got news. If you want it, the deets.
I would love some news. Frankly, don't have
Here's-
enough of it.
Yeah, news in the deets. All right. So there's no guards going up into the library. Just the librarians that are on alert. They kept asking me if I needed help. It's quite annoying. So be aware of that. Once you get to the 3rd level, though, trying to get up to the 4th, stairway there completely blocked off. You can't get in without authorization. It'll stop you, suck you back, put you back at the level.
Okay. Is that what Is that all you got for now?
That is all I got for now.
All right. You see as he's on like kind of like a rolling stool. So you see as he pushes off his welding desk, and there's like a little cabinet, and he pulls out from behind him like a notebook, and then also what seems to be like lower level like rudimentary blueprints he's been working on. And he pulls them out and like lays them out in front of him, and starts like writing down a few notes and a few stuff. He's like, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem, but that's all right. We'll figure out all the details later. Did you see who went up the arms?
No, I was buying myself a nice fancy shirt.
Basically, the things I have gathered is nobody really knows who went up.
Oh, that's weird. That's suspicious.
They're important, which is odd. But we don't like when they are secretive, and that is scary to us. So
that is scary to us.
I will keep my ears open. I know Tamara will as well. I know Ollie always does, even though he shouldn't. So actually, we should probably head by the station, huh? At the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me grab my things. I'll meet you at the lift.
Epic. I can do that. August.
Yeah. And he goes to go grab a few things deeper within the workshop. Yeah. Celeste, you notice as as Simmon comes out. Are you wearing your new shirt?
No, because
Okay.
I'm not going out on the town.
Okay. You see,
it's your going out on the town shirt? Brown with an orange stripe is your going out on the town shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. Reverse Charlie Brown. Let's go.
Yeah. You see as Simmon exits the back area. Are you taking him from me, or like what's going on?
Just for a bit.
Don't do anything reckless or stupid.
I'll have him back before dinner. If he's not back before dinner, it's not my fault.
If I get any call that says I need to be down there stat, I will not be happy.
Understood.
Do not break anything mechanical or organic.
Duly noted. I will do my very best.
Yeah, and he kind of like sighs, just like and he like turns back to you, Celeste, to continue your fine day.
We're having a lovely chat.
Yeah, you're having a lovely chat. As Simmon walks over to the lift, and it takes a little bit. You've never seen Oliver's husband before, but you do see this beautiful man walk out of the back. He does have a resting bitch face, like he's beautiful, but you do not want to approach him.
Honestly, people that look like that don't frighten me.
You know what?
So
beautiful. I love it. And you see him. He walks over, and he places like his hands on Oliver's shoulders and like presses a kiss to his temple. You also notice like he's wearing these like black fingerless gloves, and you see that the fingers on his right hand are completely mechanical as well.
I love that style.
And he doesn't pay you any mind if you don't say anything to him.
I wait until the very last second, and then I go, goodbye, Mr. Oliver's husband.
He's like about to get on the lift, and you hear he like lets out like a soft little like laugh, and he just goes, "Goodbye, Celeste," and he gets onto the lift.
How did you already know who I was?
You think I don't talk about you?
You talk about me?
Yeah, and with that cute little note, um, they leave. With the rest of your day, after a few more hours pass, like it starts to get dark. It's around dinner time. You're free to go whenever you'd like.
Yeah, I head home like definitely reasonably before dinner, so that I don't feel like he has to ask me to stay for dinner. Like I don't want to put that pressure on him, and so as soon as it gets to be like 4:30, I'm like, well, time to leave.
Yeah. So while you were on your way home, around
Oh,
4ish, is when you get a cold call from Algernon.
Oh God.
hello.
So I think you should stop by the Resting Python. I have a friend who needs to apologize to you, because he was disrespecting women.
Understandable. I'm on my way.
Wonderful.
I hang up. I go right there. Yeah, on my way.
Yeah, you arrive at the resting python. You see Algernon is talking to this. How tall are you, Algernon?
5'5".
Yeah, he's talking to this man who's only a little bit taller than him. Um, and he turns as the door opens because he was like listening in on the conversation, and he sees you like roll in. And he immediately is like, okay, Celeste.
Hey, Celeste.
And
Hello.
he's like talking to himself. He's like whispering to himself. He's like, I got this. I got this. And he gets down on one knee and he pulls out like his quarterstaff from behind his back, which is his weapon. And he's like on one knee and has it like resting on his knee. And he's like, Celeste, I am so sorry for disrespecting you and women. Please accept my humble apology.
Okay, I suppose. I don't know what you've done, but I suppose on behalf of both myself and all women, it's all good.
Thank you so much for your apology. And then
I look at Algernon and I go, what did he do?
He basically. So I was talking about the fact that you can call a patron like a mother or father. And I said that I know someone who does that, meaning you, because
Yes, because my patron is my father.
Yes, exactly.
Well, not my patron. It's different. Not really
Yeah,
patron
no,
cleric,
no,
but yes,
no,
that is my father.
It's
Yes,
it's the same situation. No,
Understandable.
he said that someone who did that would be weird, and
Wait, no,
thus.
hold on. He like gets up. He immediately gets up as you like explaining this, and he's like, hold on. You said that she just calls him that. You didn't say it was her actual father because then it makes sense.
I mean, it's not biological.
It doesn't have to be biological.
I mean, I was
Can you be
legally adopted, legal
you-
by magical law. So
Can you be legally adopted by?
yes, when you are a very poor woman and you strike a big deal with a big scary demon man who's going to make a deal with you for your firstborn child, and then that's how, and you magical law,
Oh.
that's how. So then there's me, and
So you're literally the firstborn child that we hear about in stories.
yes, that would be me.
I love
That's
that
so
for you.
cool. I'm just
I
a
do as well.
demigod.
That's
And he
very
like
cool.
he says that and he instantly covers his mouth like shit. I didn't say that.
I'm next in line to take my father's place when I guess they die? Question mark?
Can
I
they
haven't really
die?
thought that far. Retire.
Oh, retire, yeah.
My voice has just gone such a different direction. It's fine. I'll
fine.
find
It's
it somewhere.
We'll
It's
get there. It's
okay.
the beginning. It's the beginnings. We'll get it.
Shh, don't worry
Yeah.
about it. But
It's fine.
Elliot, you do need to leave this in so everyone knows that I know that I don't know what's happening with Celeste's voice. Anyway,
I will. I like how at this point everyone is gonna know that I'm the editor because of how much we're like, Elliot, leave that in.
Elliot, leave that in.
that in. Yes. No, that's very. I love that. No, yes, I will be taking over my father's once they decide to retire. or however that works when you're immortal and all those things.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
I'm just here. I don't have parents.
You play the fiddle.
I play the violin.
Yeah.
Yes, we're on the same page.
Can you both make me insight checks?
Yes, we can.
Natural 1.
I got a natural 2. What do I
Oh.
get? I had +6 to insight, so it's an 8.
That's not bad. Algernon,
Could be worse.
Ben's normal.
Ben's always normal. Ben's
Celeste,
Ben.
you notice that that Ben is looking before like this conversation like happened. Like Ben was just like ambiently like looking at the both of you. But as you two like go back and forth, you see as like Ben just kind of like looks at the both of you, and there's like a look in his eye of like confusion of something that you don't know what he's confused about. But there's something that he is perceiving that you are not, that he is very confused about.
I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
Yeah, I know.
Well, Ben's
I'm
always fine.
yeah, I'm fine. My whole deal.
No, but you have you've got that like look in your eyes that you're like, I don't know what's going on here.
Oh no, I know what's going on. I'm just don't worry about it. It's not.
No,
a
I'm
big deal.
worried about it now.
Are you feeling okay, Ben?
Yeah, no, I'm.
You have hay fever again?
I never have hay fever.
I
never get
was
sick.
there-
Why'd you say again? My body's
you
a
know what
temple,
I mean.
man.
No, he's confused, and I want to know what he's confused about so that I can clarify.
Well, like I'm not confused.
He's a himbo. Of course he's confused.
Hey, listen, I don't want to overstep any boundaries, so I just won't say anything at all.
I'm trying to explode him with my eyeballs. Not with real magic, just with
Algernon is just genuinely confused at what's going on. He's like, Ben is
I'm
a
trying
himbo.
so hard to figure out what he's trying to figure out.
Make me a religion check.
A religion check? Interesting. Not gonna use the one that give me a nat 2. I'm very good at religion. Actually, I'm not.
Oh no.
I have a +0 to religion. I forgot that I made that choice. So that's a 7.
7.
A 7.
Well, you get that he's a holy person, and maybe that has something to do with it.
I never said it was. I never said who my dads are or anything.
Yeah, no.
Does he just vibe it off me?
He could.
Perhaps.
Hold on.
Do you
I didn't.
Do you want to make just a flat intelligence check for me?
I do. I'm so deeply curious. Fuck, that's another 7. I have a 0 to intelligence also.
What I will give you is you, Celeste. You don't know. He seems to like you see that he's a holy person. You see that he feels a little off, but you're not quite sure what it is.
I'm still trying to explode him with my eyes, but only because I want him to say out loud what he means. But if he's not going to do that, I'm just going to try to explode him with my eyes.
He sees you doing it, and he's like, he thinks it's like a thing, so he starts trying to explode you with his eyes back. So now you're just standing like
We're both just staring at each other weirdly.
around the bar, just weirdly, just like staring into each other's souls, trying to figure the other one out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this goes on for several minutes until I give up.
Yeah. He also gives up. Because he after like the minute mark is when he gives up because he's like.
So I win. Once he looks away, I'll look away.
I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know what you're doing either.
Okay. Yeah. So, are you gonna play again tonight?
I mean, maybe.
I'm just finding.
I usually play towards the end of the night.
Okay. guess I can stick around. I should say hi to my uncle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you could probably get your uncle to get us free drinks.
I'll give you free drinks if you just ask.
Yeah, but also, he likes to bully me and make me pay anyway, so...
Algernon, a lot of people like to bully you.
I don't know why!
I
It's
never
because
bully
you're
you.
so regular.
Algernon regular? That's funny.
Algernon's a basic bitch.
I didn't say that. I just said that you're regular. It's a good thing.
Think he's regular?
I do.
It's like a weirdo in the best way possible.
Algernon just looks extremely, legitimately hurt.
Oh
He
no!
likes to
No,
eat
it's good.
with fancy silverware. That means he's a weirdo.
I'm not.
If it helps, I like to eat with fancy silverware tee. I think
Fancy
it's nice.
silverware is just nice. You like to
It's
eat with
very
your
pretty.
hands.
It's
Yeah.
pretty, and there's a different fork for every different thing, and you always know what
Exactly.
goes with what.
Hands are nature's utensils.
That is disgusting.
They're good to be used when necessary, but if I have options, I would like a fancy little fork.
We're both weird.
Now you're disrespecting women
This
again.
is true. This might be true though. If I think you're regular, that's probably not true for everyone else.
Yeah, if she thinks you're regular, then I guess that means you're both weird. That's okay. I enjoy weirdos.
I don't like
and
being regular.
He leans over and ruffles Francesca's hair, who has just been kind of sitting on the counter, kicking her feet back and forth during this whole time. And he's like, "All right, I'm gonna head into the back.
You're not allowed to go
Alec
back there
needs
unless
anything.
you can cook.
Bold of you to assume I can't cook. My mom teaches me everything." And then he heads into the back.
I turn to
Yes, she
Algernon and I
does.
go, I don't think I needed an apology before, but now maybe I do.
I agree. Weird.
Yeah,
He's kind of my adopted brother. Very strange.
I've noticed.
Yeah, he's weird as hell.
I'm going to explode him with my eyes.
I can tell, kiddo.
yeah. Well, that happens.
That's it.
That's it.
We will cut back over to Simmon and Coda as you two make your way back to the warehouse. As
Be gay and do crime.
As you get there, you see that as you get back to the warehouse, you see that Tamara has kind of shifted off some of the weaponry on the artillery table, and it's set up for a meeting of sorts. So as you walk in, there's a few people already around, and Coda clocks that there are a good amount of people for this, and he kind of takes a second to adjust his collar and make himself nice and presentable. You've been around him enough to know that he does this before he talks to literally anyone in a big capacity. As he kind of hypes himself up for this, and then he kind of straightens his back and walks towards the table. And he stands next to Tamara, and he places down the blueprints as well as his journal. And he kind of looks up at everyone who is at this table as his placement kind of gained the attention of everyone else. And he just kind of goes, "Who's ready to plan a heist?"